A number of my clients begin their first session with me by venting about all of the different people or situations that interrupt them throughout the day. I hear this quite often. If I didn't have to work with people, I'd get so much more done. Sound familiar? For one of their first assignments, I asked them to track their time for 3 days. And many of them begin to realize how beneficial this is, and they continue to track their time for a full week. Much to their surprise, the amount of time they lose to their loss of focus is the same as or greater than the amount of time they lose to those interruptions that they were venting about. And then it hits them. If they could learn how to maintain their focus throughout the day, they would have more control over their day, even when they're interrupted by others. If you're in the same situation, there is good news. A loss of focus is self imposed, and anything that's self imposed can be unimposed. So rejoice. And here are some simple steps you can take to slash your loss of focus time in half. First, create a plan for the day. The more realistic this plan is, then the more likely you are to stick to it, and then the better your focus will be throughout the day. Plus, when something or someone unexpectedly knocks you off track, your plan can help you refocus more quickly. Next, determine what your time leaks are. What are those self imposed distractions that cause you to lose time? Is it procrastination, FOMO, fear of missing out, perfectionism, random thoughts? Identify the biggest, meaning the biggest loss of time. Identify those biggest time leaks to battle first. Then you can identify your triggers. What are you doing or thinking when you slip into this loss of focus mode? Is it a certain type of email, a person, a situation, a time of day? Become familiar with these signals. Also, it's important to disengage from autopilot. You will be tired at the end of the day from being fully present in every moment, but this intentionality will allow you to catch yourself in the act. Once you identify your triggers and you're fully present, you'll recognize when you're slipping into that rabbit hole of your time leak. And when you make this realization that you're about to lose time to a distraction, you'll be able to redirect as soon as possible. To help you be successful with this redirection, develop a mantra to repeat or question to ask yourself in order to step away from that rabbit hole and get back to working productively. 2 examples of questions to ask are: 1, how did doing this work out for me last time? Oh, yes, it's a bit sarcastic, but it's causing you to think about the last time you did this. How did it work out for you? How did you feel? And then the second question is, how will continuing with this distraction benefit me? That's right, it's a trick question, because will it benefit you to continue? And by asking a how question instead of a yes or no question, this causes you to pause and think and catch yourself in the act. When you have a clear objective and plan for your day, that will help your brain maintain focus. But when your brain is fatigued or you're facing a task that's less than fun or a decision that you don't want to make, even with a plan, your brain might decide to escape the situation by losing focus. And when you implement the recommendations that I've just shared with you, you'll be able to refocus and get back on track far faster.